Hey, what's up? How you doing? Here I am again. This time I'm gonna try to present one, let's say, Frankenstein cassette deck. Uh, you can see the model name is DRM 700, but it's kind of weird because that model basically doesn't have this button tape size and also CD direct. That belongs to this model, and that's DRM 800. Can you see it? Let's see. Oh yeah. Look at me. I don't have a transport. You see this deck before. That's the deck that I'm using as a parts when I'm trying to fix some other models. But basically I'm still using it as a LED peak meter for my other hi-fi equipment. I just hook it up and put it on the source and everything works just fine. As you can see, it's kinda, let me turn this light off. Sexy. Alright. It's weird, yeah, I know. They're both connected on the same source. This DVD, Sony CD DVD player, I'm using it as a CD transport, but it's great. And because it has double outputs, I could connect both decks from the same source, so I can follow the peak meters and see how it goes with peak meters. Is it the same? Alright, this song is a little bit slow, but this one is a little bit also slow, but kinda more dynamic. Let's look at the peak meters. They're both decks are on the source. Let's turn the light back. A little bit dim, but still working fine. Let's do this light. You see the peak meters. But I'm also recording one tape here. So if I press on source and listen to the tape, you can see, you can't hear much difference, but the peak meters are now not sync because we have a slow delay, but now they are both in sync. Beautiful peak meters. So what's the deal? Basically, many years ago I was trying to find myself a good peak meter, and I realized that whatever it's offered on the market as a new simple, like device, it was not worth it. And I realized, let me buy some old cassette deck, and I'm gonna keep it in a record mode, and then I'm gonna have a peak meter. And then it's all started. I was looking for a better peak meter, and then I found it on DRM 700. That's deck that I already have it. I own it like probably 30 years ago. So I already knew the beautiful peak meter. Look at that display. It's really something. It's all there. Like if you go in red, okay, you're going into red. But as soon as you go into red, it's the Dolby sign. So that's like for normal tapes enough. But this time I'm going more, of course, because I'm a crazy lunatic. I'm using this very old TDK-D normal tape, of course. I'm recording with Dolby C. But you have a time, you have your... Of course, this time is stupid because this button is for DRM 800. And since this was worn out, I decided to take it out and replace it to put it here. So now this deck, which is working just fine, have like a very decent not worn out buttons, But also he got tape size button and CD direct, which are not, they're doing nothing, like the tape size is doing nothing here because there is no probably processor or something inside. And the CD direct, nothing. It just switched the like an input here, line and CD direct, line, CD direct, line. But it's funny. I made a Frankenstein, DRM Frankenstein. I really don't care. I'm gonna sell this deck, and I know that the owner will appreciate that all those marks on the buttons are basically like new instead of this one. This one is also broken. A couple of knobs, who cares? This one is only used for the peak meter. So that's basically how this channel started. I was chasing the cassette decks with better peak meters, like, we have one very, very great cassette deck here, JVC, but as you can see, direct drive motor. And this display is also cool. It's sexy because, it's a different kind. This is, for me, it's much better. Okay, the colors and everything, much better. But this is also sexy. I don't mind it. Oh, this is really good deck. Let's say the DRM 700 is really good deck for someone who wants Japanese cassette deck with a kind of flavor. Denon is, if you ask me, heavy on the bass. So if you want to play, record music, whatever, with the lots of bass, Denon is really a good thing. Not so good on highs, but as I said, what I do usually, I would record the tape on Dolby B and then play it without Dolby, and I would get that highs back. So yeah, let's see how it goes in prax, in real life. Now we're gonna switch it to the tape and see the difference with the sound. Since this is really old tape, I put the bias totally on the minus. What's good with those Denon decks, they have the output level, so you can turn your music on and off with a knob anytime. You can use it with a power amplifier. Alright, but there is a track that I wanna record and play to you this time. I think. Copyright broken. Who cares? If you're interested in this music, someone actually asked me what are the music. This time we did listen to the Jazz Chill Out CD, CD1, so some of you wouldn't like to find. This is a 7-track, and it's Lonnie Smith, Move Your Hand, live, and it's really something because the track is so addictive. I don't know, it's very old track, but I was, like singing it all day, every day, like for a couple of months, just because I was using it in my videos here, because it's really addictive track. I mean, if you like jazz, of course, and soul, and funk. All right, so I'm gonna end it up here. Yeah, what's gonna happen here? This deck will be sold for some happy owners because it's really doing a great work. Both belts are fine. Everything is working fine now. The faceplate is fine. It's a decent three-head deck. Nothing special. It's like a lower, probably the cheapest one that you can get on eBay. I think so. But it's really worth it because if you're just gonna use it as a peak meter, it's really worth it. So yeah, Denon DRM 700, goodbye 800. You are staying here. I'm gonna use it still as a peak meter. I mean, this one is fine too, but the peak meter is kind of smaller. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe some other model will end up as a peak meter, but this one will stay. This one is deck that you cannot sell, so why wouldn't you use it? I have 3 of them, DRM 700. No, it was 700, 708, and 800, and I put in every room each of them under the cable box. So when I'm listening to TV, you still have a peak meter. I mean, I'm a crazy man, I know, but who cares? Take care.